So we are going to talk about the EMG Exercise Physiology Lab. First of all, we're doing the setup for the brachioradialis muscle. You can see that we have 3 electrodes which are applied. The first 2 we've actually cut so that we can overlap into just outside of this gelatinous area where this snap is, and we connect the electrode to the snap. Okay, we have white lead goes proximal, red is distal, and then we have a ground which has to be on the bone itself. Now when I set this up, we did a muscle test where the hand's in neutral position, elbow is flexed, and he pushed up against my hand, and you can see that brachioradialis muscle pop up. So we measured the length of the belly, half, probably can't see it, but there's a line underneath there. Okay, and then we put those electrodes proximal and distal to that. The very first test that we're going to do today is to see what the maximal contraction of that muscle is. It's called MVAC, maximum volitional isometric contraction. You have to be careful when you do it that you're gonna push right here, not on the distal or the ground electrode. So they're gonna come up and they're gonna push as hard as they can against you. You're gonna do it 3 seconds. And then you're going to relax for 3 seconds and do that 3 times. And then you're going to put them in this position and tell them not to let you push down for the same thing. Okay. So for this next portion, we're going to do a handwriting assignment. He's going to start out just really small, intricate lettering, and then he's going to get bigger and bigger, not using really about his elbow and above there, but to the point where he almost scribbles and does as much as you can on the whole page. Okay, so you ready? And go. Okay, now get bigger, like do a full sentence bigger, like about that much. Bigger letters. Bigger, bigger, bigger yet. Like cursive even, so you're using more. Okay, now do half the page, just kind of start scribbling. Using your whole arm. You can lift your elbow up, you just can't. There you go, bigger, bigger yet. All the way down and around. Good, and stop. Data, we're going to find in millivolts the maximum contraction of this total of the 6 MVACs that we did. So we go up and we do our little highlight tool and max, and I can actually do this whole section and it will tell me what the maximum, which is one of these for amperage, is the highest. So now we're going to scroll over. It says it's 1.74, and see if some of these are a little higher. That one is. 1.94. Here's one that's pretty high. Again, we're at 2.2. That's a little bit better. Okay. Sometimes they do a little bit better job on the first one, sometimes on the second ones, and it looks like the first set where I really pushed down hard on him was the highest. So that is the value that we would put in there for the brachioradialis muscle for our MVIC. The next thing we're going to do is go down. You'll see this line which divides us to the next test that we did, and we have to auto scale that so it brings it to the scale we're at now, which is a lot smaller. So as we expected, our MVICs were much higher than the handwriting. So we're going to look at some of these values and see which one's the highest. So our highest one was actually the one previous to that. So we would take this value, which is 0.185. What I'm going to do is have him come up on his tippy toe. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, relax, 2, 3. Come up, 2, 3, relax, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3, relax, 2, 3. Then you're going to start on your tippy toe and say, don't let me push you down. Down, 2, 3, relax, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3, relax, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3, relax, 2, 3. And then for this one, manual muscle testing actually has you do it standing as well. It's really hard to get a really good MVIC and be accurate. So he's going to bend his knee to get the gastroc out of the equation, come up on his tippy toe, and then I'm going to say, don't let me push you down. Down, 2, 3, relax, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3, relax, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3, relax, 2, 3. You ready? Push out hard. 2, 3, relax, 2, 3. Push out. 2, 3, relax, 2, 3. One more. And relax. Okay, for the next one, he's going to start up to this position, and I'm going to have him fight me, pushing you down. Okay, ready? Don't let me push you down. 2, 3, relax, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3, relax, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3, relax, 2, 3. For the actual test, he's going to walk 3 miles an hour. We're going to do it at 2 inclines. This first one is level or 0% incline. It's going to measure the muscle activity on the vastus lateralis as well as the soleus. And then we're going to increase it to a 15% incline. When we're doing this test, he's going to walk for 2 minutes, and then we're going to do 3-cycle gait, which means left, right, left, right, left, right. And then we will collect the data and see which muscle groups changed or had the most, the highest MVs as we go up. Okay, so now we're going to find the maximum millivoltage here. This is the MVIC for the soleus. The second portion that we're going to do is look at the maximum muscle contractions for the soleus at 0 grade on the treadmill and also 15% grade. So Okay, so now we're looking at the MVIC for the vastus lateralis. Now this one is 0% grade or incline for the vastus lateralis. Okay, now we're going to go higher to the 15%, and we'll look at some of these.